guys, welcome back. Now, as you know, I camp out of my van, but today we are going to visit somebody who lives out of their van full-time, and we're going to go and have a look at his setup. And I know there is something on his van that is something I've not seen done set up like that quite yet before. So we're going to go and have a look at that, and I think the boys might find that interesting. So without any further waffling, grab a cuppa and let's go. But I'm nervous because I've never filmed in front of another person before. So I'm nervous because this is also my first collaborative. So we're doing a collaborative, and it's our first for both of us. And I think we are both equally nervous. But hey ho, let's go meet this gentleman. Thanks. Come, grab your coffee. Let's go. So guys, this is Craig. Am I pronouncing it correctly?
Yes.
Craig. Craig is of Good Enough Collective, and I will put his YouTube link in the description box. So Craig, tell us about your van. What have you got here?
It's a 2017 519 Sprinter. It was a dog transport van, like a freezer van, but we turned it into a mobile home.
And it's huge. I feel like a dwarf against it.
I'll do a drone one later and we can show both vans.
That will be lovely. Okay, so
I don't know where to start.
Let's do a tour.
Yeah.
And I'm very interested in your beautiful solar panels up there.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about your solar setup there?
They're 200 watt panels, 4 200 watt panels, but they call them bifacial panels, so they can get solar from the other side as well, from underneath.
Oh,
so
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Theoretically, we could have 800 from the front and another 420 from the back, so 1200.
Wow, I didn't know you get solar panels that's
It's a new thing.
What do you call it? Bifacial? Bifacial.
So both sides, yeah.
That's interesting.
They're the shingled panels where you used to see the separate cells in the panels before. Now they overlap them rather than join them together. They just solder them straight to each other. So your panels are a lot smaller for the same power.
Now, could you give us a demonstration how they work?
So we did them in 2 halves just for weight wise. There's a little bit of timing discrepancy between the 2 rams, so one end comes down quicker than the other, and then that back one.
Now, what made you decide to do that?
You get more production. That's why I've been out the front doing trials, but you get 25% more power, because of the angle of the sun.
Oh.
You can actually tilt up. You should be right angles to the sun or something. All right, so this is Rocket's room. Rocket, say hello.
Hello, Rocket.
Because he's such a big dog. He used to sleep on the floor in front of the fridge with that bed when I had other people travelling, but now that it's just me and him, he gets the whole cab.
Massive bedroom for a massive dog.
And he gets attitude. If I tell him off, he goes in there and he leans against the hazard button for the lights.
Oh.
People come knock on the door, hazard lights are on, mate.
Oh, no.
I'm like, oh, Rocket's got the shits on. Haven't you? Come in, I'll show you the next bit. So originally it was a bench seat.
Okay.
So I bought a bucket seat, swapped that out, and then I used to just shove my tool bags and everything there and try and fix his bed up. But we just built a little cupboard there, which lifts up and gives me access to the handbrake. It's
Okay.
shoved full of shoes and crap. But that's our little aircon under there as well, the EcoFlow Wave 2. Above his cab, that's where I keep all my clothes. It just insulates it a bit more for him because it can get quite hot in the cab.
Oh, yep.
This is just our fridge freezer. Hopefully nothing falls out.
Wow, it's a nice big fridge freezer.
Yeah.
What does it run on?
12 volts.
Really?
Yep. 190 litres. It's a Bushman. They're Aussie made. Well, they were Aussie made. I don't know where they are now. I was going to swap the door around to the other way, but I can reach through there sneaky if I'm
Oh,
I
yeah,
need a drink,
yeah.
you know. So, and it's not hard. I just know where everything is.
Yeah.
And I just reach over. But most of my food storage is in there. I try and cook meals and freeze them and then just microwave them. But now I've got my solar. This is the first time in 5 years I've had the solar working properly.
And you use your microwave?
Yeah. Yep. Everything's used. I collect my drinking water in those drums and then I filter it through this into the water bottles that are in there. That's my whole business name. Business Science. And that just comes down on
Oh,
the
that's
bench.
a nice big filter system.
Yeah, I just put it down. Usually each morning, it's a morning chore. Just fill it up. Fill up the bottles, chuck them in there. And that way I keep track of how much water I drink as well.
Lovely.
And then we got, I guess the kitchen's the next spot, hey? If I stand back a bit. So, sink, dirty dishes warning. That's the sink. It's not plumbed in.
How deep is your sink?
Oh, down to there.
Wow, it's quite deep
Yeah,
then.
there's quite a few dishes
Wow.
packed in there. But I haven't plumbed it in yet. I will. But for now, I'll just take that over and fill it up with
with those showers.
Yeah. And I probably never end up plumbing it in nowadays. These are rough and ready cupboards I made when I first moved in. And they've just been reorganised. So this used to be something else, but now it's just going to be cutlery.
Okay.
And then this little thing, I cook all my meals in now.
What is that thing?
Just a little frying pan. Electric frying pan.
Yep.
I used to use the induction cooktop and a big frying pan, but just storing it was hard. So that's the only thing I use the induction for now.
I like the floor.
Go for it. I guess the glue's just too old. This is my latest. This used to be where the frying pan and everything went.
Okay.
But it was such a good drawer that I thought I might as well use it for this.
Oh, wow.
So, it's not the biggest.
A whole little washing machine.
And again, I just fill that up from here.
How awesome is that?
You can't get a lot in. It's, what does it say there? Two
I've
and a
never
half.
seen such a little one.
I can do 3 or 4 days worth of t-shirts and socks, jocks,
Yeah.
pair of jeans or whatever.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
There we go. A lovely shower.
Another part that's not quite finished, doesn't have a roof.
That must be so nice to just come and shower.
It is. You've got to get the right angle for it to drain. That's the biggest problem. But we'll get there.
That is awesome. I can do with a shower in my van.
Oh, it makes it so much better.
And how often do you actually use your shower?
Probably every second day.
Okay.
Depends how close I am to a water point.
Because I've seen a lot of people with showers that turns into storage and they never use it.
I'd use it every day here, especially now that I've got good power. This is I call it my lounge room.
Living room.
Yeah.
How comfy.
A lot of people go with the fixed bed and they end up having to sit on their bed. And then this is my latest purchase.
Look at the whiteboard.
Yeah.
Oh,
It starts out upside down for some reason. I don't know.
that is so cool.
So I've got that.
What have you got here? Because I bought one and it's not working.
It's a Lumi beam. It's got problems, but they're working with better. But that's for movie night and stuff. Most of the time I just watch on the tablet. But that was when I had to manage my batteries. Nowadays I can use as much as I want because I've got plenty of extra battery. So that's just YouTube and everything. Normal sort of stuff.
And then you've got a whole library going, yeah?
This is actually the bed. So
that is the bed?
Yeah.
Oh.
I just put a piece across the bottom so I can store my books, and then they kept falling out when I tipped the bed down. So I put this copper pipe just recently.
Okay.
And then I thought I'd probably do the same, but I've got the little speaker underneath there, the sound bar on top of the water tank. I want to build a little shelf here so the sound bar's right in front here rather than down under there.
Okay.
Turn that off.
What do you call this bed again?
Murphy.
Murphy, that's right. Murphy.
So we got 95 litre tank that's mainly just for showers and dishes.
Oh, that's a water tank,
yeah? That black one. And then you've got your water pump, hot water system. It's just 10 litres, but I find if you set it to about 50, then you put a tiny bit of cold and you get a good long shower. You don't have to do the get wet, turn it off, soap up and then try again.
And now you said you don't have lights in your...
Not so much. I've got one back here, just the, the little IKEA light.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That runs off 240. The electrics is all under here. I have no idea how bad it looks. So that's like my fuse board. Everything gets switched out from there. That's the heart of the thing, the 3 batteries, so 3 200 amp hours, so 600 amp hours total.
Sure.
They make them now twice as powerful, half the size, so I could double that.
Wow.
If I ever can afford it. And then my inverter charger is there.
Brilliant.
So that you can plug into your caravan parks or whatever.
Yeah.
It'll charge your batteries. And then it takes power from the batteries to run your power points. Awesome. And then I've just got recovery gear and extension cords tucked in the spare space. These were for clothes to start with, but now they're evolving. This will be the medicine cabinet in the long run, but it's just got sewing kits and batteries. I put my wallet in one spot, so I always know where it is.
Yeah.
I had to search the van too many times. I just put those little magnets in.
Oh, yeah.
To keep them shut. These were off Temu, 50 cents a pair. So I bought about 50 pairs.
50? You made sure you had enough.
You've got to sort of bend over a bit in this bit. That's for our cameras, and so that's my drone, the digital camera, normal store camera, and then hard drives, GoPro, exercise stuff. That's all. Do you have a GoPro?
No.
I've got lots of GoPro accessories that I don't use that someone could have. And then night vision goggles for wildlife.
Oh.
If I ever manage to stay awake past dark. And then this one will just be a switch area, but it's not finished yet.
Okay.
Cables and a air pump. I've got one of those blow-up couches they've been advertising lately. I've got a 3-seater blow-up couch. Check out. I haven't even used it yet. So this is, I thought I needed room for my tools and extra food storage. I normally open it from down there, so it's easier. But that's the pantry.
That's your pantry. How clever.
So you can tell what we live on, mostly muesli or rice and mince. And that's the little induction cooker there.
Okay, so you use induction?
I do if I need to, but I've just brought that little round frying pan back in, and it's a lot easier on the gear.
Okay, yep.
Those ones, unless you buy an expensive one, they regulate the temperature by turning it on and off.
Okay.
And that's really hard on your inverter.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we use the floor for.
I'll show the back from outside.
He
It's easier
hides
to
all the
open.
food so the rocket can't get to it.
Never had a mouse, touch wood, in the van, and I see so many people complaining about mice in their vans. So
Yeah. And that is his number plate. How did you come up with that number plate?
when we started building the van, I had to have everything perfect, and I don't have the skills to make it perfect, and it was just sending me around in circles. So we just decided as long as it worked, it was good enough. That's what we went with.
Good enough.
Yeah.
Well, so now, that's good enough. It's functional.
Yeah, practical, not pretty was our build motto in the long run.
I totally see why. It's very practical.
It'll get pretty in the long run, but
yeah, all comes over time, eh?
Yeah. And the way it was built, there's not a lot of room for pretty, really. Open this up and I can show you the other end of that floor storage. We're just insulating the back doors. Even they weren't done, so I don't know how good the freezer side of it was. This whole thing slides out too.
Oh, wow.
Can come right out, and there's legs in there. I want to make it on runners, but yeah, it's just on nylon slides. And then that's my toolbox.
Wow, that's a big toolbox.
I've still got to get tools from up underneath Rocket and move them in there. That's why there's plenty of gaps, but we've got pretty much everything to get people out of trouble if they're stuck with their electrics.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then in this mess is the solar controller. So solar panels come down to this. Just been charging all my power tools up.
Big controller.
Yeah, so it'll take 1300 watts of solar and it'll put out 100 amps into your battery. So the average generator does about 30 amps.
Wow.
So if I could get the solar to it, it would. Averages about 45 amps for its peak, which is good.
That's good, yes.
You can get recharged fairly quickly. Let's come out that way.
That is so practical.
It was a really good controller, and apparently they don't sell them in Australia anymore because they were that good. They don't break down. The little Mars will come and see if you got any food.
Hello, Gizmo.
Gizmo, the girl.
Oh, Gizmo.
And Spike from the Gremlins movie. So, come bedtime, these cushions just go down there. These go up. Got sawdust from all the work I've been doing. And then laptop stored away, so it's just undo that latch. I've only done the one latch, but that's all it needs. And then done, and all the bedding's up here.
Queen size bed. Oh, look how that is nicely hidden.
This is all still, I can't decide whether to paint it that light blue or just continue the stain down. I'm not sure.
How clever is that? Hide it behind the wall.
Some people make the bed and then flip it up, but with that blanket, it just all slides off. I got to try.
Yeah, those minky blankets are.
So I just wake up, shove the pillows in there, doing a dirt, done, flip the bed up.
That is so clever.
Just gives you a bit of freedom. Yeah, it costs. They've got specialised hinges. They were the most expensive part. They were $300. But they take all the weight out. If you just put your hand underneath and lift that up, you'll see how easy it is.
Oh, wow. Look at me. I can lift a whole king queen size bed with one hand.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well done. I like your van.
I think it's good because you can, if you're stuck in bad weather or whatever, you can have a lounge room and not be sitting on your bed all the time. And I didn't want one of those ones that was the couch either side.
Yeah.
Because ever did have a partner, you don't want to be sleeping the other side of the van.
So tell me, what made you become interested in van life?
COVID. When we had all that time sitting in front of the telly, I started seeing van life videos, and I thought that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And also, Angus, my son, was just about finished high school, so I knew he was going to take off to uni in Perth. So empty nest syndrome, I need a purpose when he's gone, so it gave me something to do. And like I found out with the roof rack, I slipped back into depression for a while, and then I went, no, I've got to build this roof rack. So I made it like a job, 8 o'clock every morning off to do the roof rack.
Wonderful. And so how long have you been on the road?
We haven't been like permanently on the road. I feel like a fake, but we've done some big trips. We've been from here up to Darwin, up the west coast, right up to Darwin, down through the middle, back home. And then I've been to Melbourne, up to New South Wales.
Those are big trips.
The first trip was Cairns, Perth to Cairns.
Oh, wow. You should have taken me with. My daughter lives there.
Oh, really? I went with an ex-girlfriend and we busted up, and I drove back very quickly.
Now, your solar system, how is that helping you now?
I've got so much power. Like the laptop, I was lucky if I could run it once a day, and I like my video games when it's not much to do, so I couldn't do that. I couldn't run the projector because that drew too much. So it was having the solar now. It's how I envisaged the van to be when I sort of worked it out at the start.
Yeah.
So now I can do everything I want. Hot shower every day, cook every day, twice a day. Whereas I used to have to do one cook up for like 14 days and then spend the next 3 or 4 days letting the batteries recharge back up.
Oh dear.
Like, it's great having 600 amp hours, but when you draw it down, it takes a long time to bring them back up.
Yeah. So are they working out well now for you?
Yeah, it's perfect.
That's
absolutely
fantastic.
Perfect. We just had, I think, 4 days with cloud. We got down to about 30%, and then one day without cloud, we were back up to 70%.
Oh,
and
wow.
then the next day, we were back to fully charged. When I first put them up, we were having to turn the solar off because I was still in the house. I wasn't using anything out here. I'd have to turn the solar off by lunchtime because it was full.
Okay.
And
wow.
Once your batteries are full, that solar controller just washes the power off as heat. So you just end up with a little hot box there, just wasting it. So a lot of times I'll turn the hot water on. So that's ready for tonight.
Yeah.
But it's been heated during the day for free. It's just straight from the solar, straight through.
Wow.
Doesn't have to go in and out the battery. Every time you use your battery, you get that, what do they call it, the cycle time. How many cycles you can get in a lifetime. So the less you can use those cycles, the better.
Yeah. Well, that's wonderful, especially with the fact that they multi-faced, or what did you call it?
Bifacial. Yeah. I didn't believe it, and then I saw the most power I've got in one day was a peak of 985 watts. So it has to be some from the back. There's only 200 across, or 800 across the front.
Yeah. Okay, that's awesome. So I actually
bought some in from the back.
Well, people, if you want a lot of power, get multi-faced, bifacial. Bifacial, two-faced panels.
That's it, two-phase panels, that's it. They've got their 200 watt ones. They've got 500 watt ones now, the same size.
Wow, okay.
So that's my next purchase.
Now, out of all the things in your van, what can you not go without?
Oh, well, as in electrical stuff?
Anything.
I like my internet and stuff like that. So, what would I go without? Food? Cooking food?
Not what can't you go without?
The most important thing was the bed, because they say, a good night's sleep is the most important. So
definitely.
I wanted it's not quite a full double. I had to cut 100 mil off the side, but that was just to make the tilting part of it work.
Yeah.
But yeah, and a $500 mattress from Clark Rubber, I didn't think it would be that good, but it's better than any house mattress I've ever slept on.
Wow.
It's so much memory foam and then a latex part glued to the top of it, and it's just it's magic.
So what is your next plan?
Travel plans or
yeah. Soon, obviously, as soon as
well, if the diesel prices go down, we want to be out of here by June, up north somewhere. Try and stay in the 25 to 30 degree days.
Yep.
Just for Rocket, because he's getting on a bit. I don't mind the heat, but he struggles and he won't like the cold. So
yeah.
It's easier to follow the weather. So our plan is to do spring and autumn here, and then summer and winter away. So summer down south, we just did 3 months around Albany, Esperance area.
Yeah.
And then we'll go probably up as far as Geraldton, maybe Dongra, and do like a circle inland.
Okay, Craig, you've got a very special offer that you want to mention to the viewers.
Probably get in trouble for it, but yeah. I just see we've got 2.5, nearly 3 acres here. There's a house and a shed, but there's plenty of room around, and a lot of van lifers are parking up these days. So I thought, well, I'll just put it out there. If anyone wants to park here, they can. So there's front paddock and back paddock, park wherever you like. And the long-term goal would be to use the house like a camp kitchen, come amenities block, I guess, shower, toilet, because I'm happy living in the van.
So there you go, van lifers. If you need a place to stop for the night or so, get in touch with Craig on Good Enough Collective, and I'm going to put his link in my description. Craig, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to do a van tour with you. This is our first collaborative, so we are both excited about that.
And nervous.
And now I'm going to go camp on his paddock.
Yeah.
For the rest of the night. Thank you so much.
No worries. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Footage.